Oh, hold on. Okay, that's why that's working. Okay, here we go. We're going to start it off real good here. And, oh, you know what, Scott? You're dumb. Just a second. Unpause. All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Round and round we swing, and where we stop is where we'll sing.
In a world ruled largely by logic, this is the morning stream.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to TMS. It's a Thursday edition of the show on the date of 8/22/24. I'm Scott Johnson with Brian Ibbott. Hi.
Hello.
Can you believe we're this far into August? Can you believe it?
No, I cannot believe it.
I
feel like because I look at my things I still need to do yet for August. Oh, like my film sack alien host special thing.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited for that. I'm jazzed for that because I'm in the mood to watch it all again. But I kind of want to hear your thing before I watch it all again.
Yeah. Well, I saw your post. I guess it wasn't really a diary, but it was just a little thing about Weyland-Yutani and why don't they just use androids and or replicants for everything.
You had a good point in a reply in there. Do you want to? Why don't you share that? So let me give the problem, and then I want to hear your solution or your answer to it. So it just occurred to me the other day. I really liked Romulus, and I really liked the whole series, and we've been talking about it nonstop. But one of the things that popped into my head was they always make a point, this new movie especially, that the Weyland-Yutani Corporation is made up of a-holes. And they don't care. I mean, it is an allegory to, capitalism run amok. It's always been that. But they're trying to colonize and terraform planets all over the system, multiple systems. And when they do that, they have mining camps. They have all these things with terrible working conditions. People are dying like flies. New pathogens they didn't even know existed are just killing people left and right. And I went, well, wait a minute. If they're just going to keep looking for ways to harness the xenomorph stuff into both military and other uses, because they seem hell-bent on doing that, then why? And it's to help them better handle like terraforming the planets and having people live.
They're super soldiers. It's a combination of two things. They want the xenomorphs because they are a powerful weapon. Right. They are the perfect. What's the perfect creature? No, perfect organism.
Organism, yeah, I think.
And then they also want kind of the figure out the super soldier serum that they can use for creating their own, tougher soldiers, tougher workers, that sort of thing.
Right, and so, but then at the same time, they have very advanced android technology. Where they don't need to wear helmets to breathe out in the non-breathable space. If there's no oxygen, it doesn't matter. They don't need it. They don't need to eat.
One of them is able to throw Rooney Mara across an entire laboratory into the wall.
Yeah, their strength comes up once in a while, and they end up being really strong. And so it just seems to me like you've got your solution already for this making, don't have miners, have workers all be these androids. And you came back with something I thought was kind of interesting. So tell people what you said.
Yeah, my reply was, but look at the end of Aliens when the xenomorph basically effortlessly rips Bishop in half. And notice that it wasn't Bishop ripping the xenomorph in half.
No, it's a good point, right? Like ultimately the way you do this is you figure out a way to merge your synthetics with a xenomorph, and right now there's no
something like that.
Yeah, they can't figure out a way to do it, but
it's A tier versus S tier, or God tier, or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, but I've been the lore of it all is just in my blood right now. I'm just into it. I want to think about it all the time. I can't wait for that TV show next year.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the fact that it's called Alien Earth just is. And do we know when that takes place?
Yes, it's supposed to be timeline. Oh, shoot. I read this and then forgot. Hold on. Timeline of Alien Earth. Pretty sure it was... Here we go. Chronological timeline of the universe. Here we go. Okay. Alien Earth, where is it? Did they not list it? Oh. maybe not. Let's see. Okay, Alien Timeline in order. I can't find it. There was a whole thing where this sat, and it was in a place that surprised me. Damn it, I can't find it. If anyone can find that, let me know. I cannot find that anywhere, but I'm curious where that fits. If I remember right, it was somewhere in the middle of all of it.
Oh, really? Okay, so not necessarily after Covenant, before Alien, but maybe during like all the Alien stuff.
Or Mason Gregory says he thinks it's before Alien, so that would be after Covenant, pre-Alien. But I don't think that's what I heard. I thought I heard it was more like Romulus, where it was kind of nestled somewhere.
Yeah.
Can't remember. But anyway,
let's see if
I'm
this one
stoked.
says it. Noah Hawley, Ridley Scott, set on Earth in the near future, thus marking the first of the franchise to do so without featuring Ellen Ripley. So near future is what I'm taking it as.
Like
pre-Alien.
AVP, yeah. Like AVP was set in 2004, which is not a good movie, but that was the timeline. Okay, the new movie is after. Yeah, we knew about the movie.
Well, we know
Wings.
that.
Yeah, but the TV show, I don't know. The fact that it's Earth, though, so this is where I get full faith in Noah Hawley. Got no issues, right? I'm ready for that guy to do whatever he wants. It's almost 100% why I'm all in, right? Because otherwise I'd be very skeptical.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Noah Hawley, right now, Noah Hawley is the golden child. Can do no wrong for us.
Yeah, can do no wrong. So all of that aside, though, when I first heard the name, I went, Earth, really? Well, go to Earth, Because I think the whole point of the Alien franchise is no one quite gets one back to Earth. We never quite screw that up, although I guess the AVPs mess with that a little. But
we also...
Yeah.
I mean, it would suck. Let's hope it's not going to be the point where, oh no, we actually, sometime after Covenant, we were able to get some alien stuff back to Earth. This might just be like the establishment of the Weyland-Yutani merger and the company. I mean, there may be, I hate to say it, there might be very little xenomorph in the TV show.
Yeah, the teaser we saw showed, was definitely full of a big alien face doing alien things, but it doesn't.
Oh, was it? Okay.
But it doesn't mean it's going to be chock full of it. And the teaser, by the way, Brian, very little info. It was like just a xenomorph head going with a thing, and that was like Alien Earth, and that was it. So I don't know.
Mason Gregory confirms the new Alien TV show takes place 30 years before Ellen Ripley encounter for Xenomorph.
All right. Nostromo. So that would have put Ellen Ripley, let's say she was 20 on the Nostromo.
Yeah, so it would have been 10 years before her birth.
Before she was born. Okay. Yeah. I'm down with that.
So, yeah.
I mean, whatever they do, like I say, I'm all in.
It'll be around the time that Harry Dean Stanton, Brett on the Nostromo turned 50.
There you go. Yeah. That guy, and then he stayed 60 for the rest of his life.
He stayed 60 for the rest of his life. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. All right, real quick thing here. We went to a Thai place last night. By that I don't mean the wearables. I mean the thing you eat, the food. And do you still have those in your malls? Used to be a place that was all Thais. Did you ever have that store?
No, they've turned into sock places. They've turned into all socks.
Yeah. I feel
they
like
just kept the same displays with the vertical stands, but now they just put socks on them.
I think you're right. I don't remember what it was called, but when I was in high school, the whole store dedicated to ties, like tie one on or some shit dumb.
Right, it would be
that.
some pun. Yeah, fit to be tied.
Yeah, real dumb. But anyway, we're in this Thai place eating food, and we did it because it was Van's first day at school, first grade. He's stoked. We thought, well, let's take him out to where do you want to eat, boy? And he says, I like curry. So we said, sweet, let's go to a Thai place, get some Thai curry.
Yeah.
So we do that. We take everybody.
I want some Penang.
He likes yellow curries of any kind. So that's what we.
Sure. Oh, me too.
Yeah. He's a big fan.
Good choice.
I like I'm more of a drunken noodle or pad Thai guy. So that's what I do. Anyway, we get there, get a little cup of tom yum. I get the what do you call it? The peanut something thing. I don't know what I got. Something without rice.
Sure.
And we're all having a great time. And all the little ones are there and everything. And our waitress comes up. Our server, I guess is what you say now. There's no waitress anymore, right?
No.
Or waiter.
No. Even the band is not around anymore, sadly, because the lead singer passed away. Yeah.
Good movie though. The Waitress or Waitress.
Oh sure, Waitress.
Yeah.
Yep.
With Carrie.
And a play that is touring right here.
Carrie Russell.
Going to be at the Arvada Center soon. Yes.
Really?
Carrie
I didn't know
Russell.
that's based on a play. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and who's the musician that was Natasha Bedingfield or?
Oh my
can't remember who did the music for all of that.
I don't remember, but I loved that movie. It was so good.
Heartbreaking. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, it was
Thai.
heartbreaking.
You were eating Thai.
Thai
and
food.
The server came over.
Young, very young girl, seemed very young and very short. And I see her just out of the corner of my eye. I turn to look at her, and I swear to you, doppelganger, 100% doppelganger of Ariana Grande.
Oh, really?
100%. Like,
did she talk to you through her nose like Ariana Grande sings?
No, but she did a great impression of Shakira. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, good.
Really
Yeah, it is weird how Ariana Grande can do all those impersonations.
She's really good at that stuff. Like,
she is really good.
Holy shite, she's talented. But she's also kind of ethereal and like a bit of a pixie, and so this is what this person reminded me of. And she also talked kind of like her, that higher register of speech, kind of quiet and airy. And I really mean this. For a hot second, I was like, oh my gosh, Ariana Grande is schlubbing it to be with the regular unwashed people as a waitress at night or a server at night.
It's like how Lana Del Rey worked at a Waffle House for a day.
Oh, right. Yeah. It was another one with Sia, too, where she was like a...
Oh, did she work with the
plebs
for a little bit?
Yeah, it was some kind of like Santa's helper kind of thing at a mall or something like that. And she didn't wear her wig or her lampshade or any of that. Really? She was just out there normal. I think she's great, too. But anyway, it was very weird. And I kept being tempted to say, does anyone ever told you look like Ariana Grande? I could never get the guts up to do it because it just felt weird. I just don't want to be weird. I don't want to be weird, you know?
Yeah, no, you don't want to be the creepy. If you were 20 years younger, you might have been able to get away with it. But hey, little girl, anyone ever tell you look like Ariana Grande?
Yeah, and
you ever lick a donut when the baker has their back turned?
Yeah, it was like, and she was probably only, I don't know, maybe 17. She's pretty young, as best I could tell, and so I didn't want to be weird, so I didn't. But we tipped her well, not because she looked like Ariana Grande, but because she did an amazing job. She was very good. So if you're ever at, I forgot the name of the place. The whole point of this was to recommend the place.
Oh, really?
Thai Happy, or it's like Thai
Golden Garden Dragon.
Damn it! Oh, my daughter told us. Hold on, let's see. She said it in her group text. It was. Curry, here we go. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, here it is.
Tie on the feed bag.
Tie. Let's see. Curry, okay. I can't find it. Damn it. Anyway, it's really good, and you should go. Oh, Thailand. But it's Thai.
But not Thailand.
No.
Right, 2 words, Thailand.
Land, yeah. So that's it. And it's in Riverton, Utah. If you're ever out here, it was great. Little hole in the wall, but the food is amazing. So check it out.
Tyville.
Brian, what are you doing this weekend that I'm now jealous of?
I am going retro, taking Brian Dunaway's place as being a retro gamer, and going to this thing called Alamo Arcade. So you know that we do all the Alamo Drafthouse movies. I go on and on ad nauseum about how much I love the whole vibe of Alamo Drafthouse and their zero tolerance policy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They are doing a thing this weekend called Alamo Arcade. And it is, I'll put a link in there. Oh, you're probably sharing stuff.
Yeah, we're showing a screen, or the website right now. It looks awesome. Yeah. I mean, it looks like they have me. I didn't realize this was connected to the Alamo stuff, though.
Yeah, yeah. And so for $5, I'm going to get to play in a tournament of with other gamers. I'm already saying I'm going to be first or second out. I'm sure of it. But it's going to be several rounds, the first of which is that NES World Championship, where it's like speed running Super Mario Brothers or Metroid or Kid Icarus or any of that old NES stuff.
Yeah.
Then a round of Donkey Kong Country. Then something that is mystery round, which I'm predicting right now is going to be Mario Kart. I feel like that is.
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
It feels like yeah. And then round 4 is Super Mario World SP. I don't know what that.
Oh.
What's SP? Just special edition or something, probably?
Okay, well, now that they've said it that way, so for the GBA, they made a version of Super Mario World, but they called it Super Mario Advance 3 or 4. Mm-hmm. It's a weird numbering system. So SP.
Oh, here it is.
I don't know what that
Getting
is.
SP versions, so just a special version. Oh, gives players maxed out lives as well as the fall theme that is unlocked upon completion. So it's really just Super Mario World.
This might be part of that stuff Done Away's into where they, oh shoot, what was it called? It was an Super NES game. Or no, you can buy it on the Switch now. It's basically a speed running tournament pack of games like this.
That's the first thing. NES World Championship is that.
This other
Is that
thing-
speedrunning thing?
Yeah, but it's something.
Because I picked that up today just to say, all right, well, let's see if I can for $29.99. Let's see if I can, because this looks like fun, right? It's how quickly can you get the first mushroom in Super Mario Brothers, or get the spin attack move in Metroid, or get to the end of the level in Super Mario Brothers, things like that.
Sure. Okay.
But I think Super Mario World SP just might be a new version of Super Mario World, just like the deluxe edition that has everything kind of unlocked for you.
Yeah, it says here they've got. Oh, you know what? You're absolutely right. So they did this with that and Super Punch Out on the Nintendo Online service, and basically, so in Punch Out's case, every single circuit and every single opponent in the game will be available at the start. I assume that's true here. Let's see. Super Mario, yeah, here it is. It will give players maxed out lives as well as the fall theme that you mentioned, unlocked upon completion of the Star Road secret levels. So they probably do that before you get there. Players can see this theme applied to the overworld map, blah, blah, blah. Bunch of new elements. So yeah, it's just the brand new Switch thing that you can get. That's cool. I'm excited. You're going to have to report back on how you did, you know?
Yeah, I will. I'm looking forward to doing it. Burgess Diesel is going to be heading down there as well. So,
oh, nice.
He's going to be playing. Yeah, Tadpooler Wes.
Nice. You guys are gonna rock it. Sounds like fun.
We're going to rock it. I doubt it. I'm going to be. First mushroom in Super Mario Brothers. Okay. Oh shoot! I fell down a pit and after landing on a turtle rung and. I'd never seen the pixels explode before, but somehow I managed to do that too.
Are they? I forgot to ask if this was projected on big screens because it's the Alamo.
Of course it will. Yeah, it's going to be. It won't be in one of the theaters. It's actually in their bar. They've got a bar called Pandora's Box, and one of the walls is a big screen TV. So I'm hoping that it's going to be like, all right, they're going to arrange the bar tables, so we're still sitting at bar tables and playing. I don't want to be like having to stand up and with a controller. I want to be comfortably sitting down, big pint of cider next to me that I can blame. Oh, darn it, dulled my reflexes, and that's why I failed. Oh, shoot.
I'm legitimately curious. So
yeah, I am too. I can't wait to see how this thing's going to be set up.
Take a bunch of pictures too while you're there.
Will do.
Yeah,
for sure.
All right, we talked about Delta and flight delays and lightning and when that happens and all that stuff for my trip. We actually got a pilot wrote in, and this weirds me out a little bit because I don't know about you, Brian. This is a weird thing I realized, and this morning I've been thinking about it, but I kind of never really want to meet a pilot. And here's why. It's not that I don't think you guys are great. You are great. It takes away a layer of superhuman mystery about you where I just put all of our trust, all 300 of us or however many can fit in a certain kind of Boeing. I want to be in that plane and know that the one guy and his two helpers or whoever's all up there, y'all are the best of the best. And I don't want to know that you're not gods. You know, that you're just regular people with regular lives.
It's like when they parade the first dragon head through the city of the Red Keep in House of the Dragon, and everybody says, "Wow, we kind of always thought the dragons were gods, but they are defeatable. They are mortal."
Yeah, they're fallible, and I don't like to know that. But so as much as I'm happy to virtually meet Shane here, the pilot, it still gives me just this feeling of like, oh, no, you need to be mysterious and hard to reach, you know? But anyway.
Three doors down from us, Super Kryptonite. 3 doors down from us is a pilot for United, a guy named Dan, and he is great, and we love hearing his stories. But he is not really the grizzled old pilot, but he's an older guy, white hair, just looks like a pilot. Like you look at this guy and say, "Yep, he's a pilot. He's a commercial airline
You
pilot."
can picture him in that white shirt walking down the terminal with his bags behind him, ready for his next
little rolly
stretch.
bag behind him, pocket full of little wings to give the kids as he sees them. Oh, here you go. Here's a set of wings.
Yeah, gonna ask him
Safe
if
travels.
ever been in a Turkish prison, that kind of stuff.
You like gladiator movies?
Yeah. Well, anyway, so this is what Shane says. Scott and Brian, I just heard your latest episode, or one of your latest episodes, where you had an email in some comments. And this is regarding flying and stuff. He says, for background, I've been a Delta airline pilot for the last 2 years. Before that, a Marine Corps FA-18 pilot. I've emailed in a couple of times. I do not remember those other times. But anyway. Says, the new Delta safety video is horrendous. I keep hearing about how bad it is. Why are the passengers outdoors? I agree. I think it's very weird. And when I talked about it on the show, I had a few people write in and go, what's so weird about it? I'm like, have you seen it? We're like, no. I'm like, well, then see it, because it's freaking
it's
weird.
on YouTube. Somebody gave us a link. I haven't watched it yet because I'm more enjoying the fact that I'm visualizing it like those first few episodes of Lost where they're all sitting on the beach.
Yeah.
And
that's the other thing is it's very, you know what? That's a dead on thing because it does give me Lost vibes.
yeah.
And I don't think that's a good thing because Lost's whole core story is not great.
No, planes don't do, out of all of the characters on Lost, the planes are the worst part. The planes never have a good role.
It's like they treat it like it's a dream. That's why I think it's unnerving, because like the part where they say, please pay attention to signs that direct you where to go. So it's a kid and his mom walking around a dirt path, and there's a post with a no smoking sign on it that looks like it's taken from the plane. And if that feels like a dream, I don't like it.
Totally.
Anyway, so it's nice to hear he agrees as a pilot.
Yeah.
And we had to watch it twice. 3 times that week, those 2 days. Anyway, WRT, your deck on deck. I don't know what that means, WRT. Let's see. Well, anyway.
With regard to.
With regard to, does. You're shortening it like the kids do.
Mm-hmm. Like the kids do.
He says your delay on deck, meaning when we got delayed. Just so you know, Department of Transportation regulations state that if passengers are on a plane on the ground for more than 3 hours for domestic, 4 for international, they must be given the ability to come back to the gate and get off the plane. After 2 hours, they have to provide water and snacks. This rule came after an Alaska Airlines flight held passengers for 12 hours years ago. So be happy yours was only an hour and a half, LOL.
Jeez.
12
hours.
Can you imagine that, dude? Sitting there.
I would have seriously it felt like being held hostage.
I would maybe never fly again.
I know, yeah. I don't know what they could possibly offer me that would make up for keeping me in the plane for 12 hours.
That just gives me gas to hear that. That's horrible. Gave a lot of people gas on that flight, I'll bet. Anyway,
yeah.
It then goes on to say with lightning, if an airport experiences lightning within 5 miles, all ground crew must go inside for their own protection. This means that an airplane can't push back, get fuel, load bags, etc. If they are already pushed back, they can taxi, but probably won't take off due to risk of lightning. It says now lightning strikes planes all the time, airborne without incident, but I've been told it's actually more dangerous on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
See,
specifically because of grounding. Like lightning going through a plane, no big deal because it passes through. But if there's something that grounds it and it keeps the electricity, that's the bad thing.
Oh, see, I always assumed that grounding was a good thing because like if a car got struck,
or maybe
your tires.
Maybe that's it. Is that it? Yeah.
I don't know.
You do want it to pass through? Oh, now I might have it backwards.
Bobby, you're in here. Tell us, where's Bobby? He's in there. Somebody in the chat who knows this. Is it better to be grounded? I mean, I was told that in a car, but maybe in the air, like you say, it just passes through or something.
Bobby, please explain.
It doesn't have to be. It can be whoever. I don't want to put all this heat on Bobby, but we're getting.
I know. Like
Talia's
wearing rubber-soled shoes while you're getting struck by lightning is better than.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I
Path
think
of
that's
least
right.
resistance.
Okay. All right. Talia says depends, and I think that's just her saying if you're wearing a diaper, you'll have less of a problem when you get struck by lightning.
So you don't want current to go through you.
Yeah.
So in other words, you want to be the end of the electricity.
Yeah.
So being grounded is better. Yes.
Yeah. So if you're in the plane and you're in the air. That seems
and
worse.
It seems like that would be worse, right? Or I guess not, because the electricity is stopping at the plane and probably not continuing to the ground.
Yeah. How do you keep it from like burning out all your instruments and stuff, though? I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we're just begging this guy to write us back is what we're doing here.
We are. Yes, we need Mr. Wizard, please explain.
Well, thank you, Shane. Oh, Bobby says, in general, you want to be grounded. All right.
Yeah. Well, I knew that third prong on the electrical cord was good. You need that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I've always been told, but I don't know.
Always been told. That's why you have the static on my turntable goes away when I connect the grounding wire.
That's right. Well, if you're somebody who works for, especially if you work for like the part of airlines that is mechanical or any of that, I would love to hear somebody write in and give us the skinny. Look, you're demystifying the whole thing here. We got a pilot writing our stupid morning show. I can't fly in his plane. I can't do that. You know what I mean?
We're not worthy. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It doesn't feel right. All right, let's get to some news today. It's Thursday. You want to be informed? Let's give you the information.
I don't watch the news.
It's the news, and it's brought to you by...
Brought to you by Coverville. Today, recording the 1500th episode of Coverville. Oh my God, it's finally happening. And is it special? No, it's going to be in celebration. It does time out perfectly for one of my favorite artists, a guy named Declan Patrick McManus. That was his birth name. He went by Napoleon Dynamite for a while, and then somebody took that for the movies. You hesses. And now you know him as Elvis Costello. Dude's turning 70 on Sunday, and what better time for me to do an episode of Coverville all around the man, the myth, the legend, Elvis Costello.
Oh, that's nice.
Damn right.
Also, congratulations. 1,500 is no small freaking feat. Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, how many
now
shows?
Pod fade.
How many? Yeah, I was gonna say, how many shows do you know that have reached that milestone? Us on here, really
Dawn
rare.
and Drew.
Oh, Dawn and Drew. Are they still doing their show? I don't even know if they're still doing it.
Well, we tried looking for them a while back, and we couldn't find their website. They may have wrapped. But has no agenda. I don't think they have, right? Because it was the daily source code. Oh no, their no agenda has reached 1,687 at least.
Okay. Yeah, DawnandDrew.com's gone.
And I like the fact that Adam Curry is still using that photo of Adam Curry from 1987.
Yeah, I mean, it's his peak. It's when things peaked for him.
I wish they'd explain how the soundboards work to us, but
Yeah, no kidding. Let's see. I'm trying to find when they ended. It doesn't say. Let's see.
Who, Don and Drew?
Without warning, Mevio shut off access to their web server. Oh. Okay. Oh, what was that?
Oh, do you heard? That's right. You heard that because I was pulling up. There's a video showing Adam Curry 2024, and I'm like, I want to see what the dude looks like now. But
yeah.
It looks like it's all just Wheel of Fortune weird stuff.
That is weird. Okay, so they may have ended around 800, it says here for Don and Drew. So there's the update there.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's get to this news story. We got some missing scissors in the news.
Missing scissors?
Yeah, some more flight issues here. Missing scissors caused 36 flight cancellations in Japan.
No.
Yeah, Japan reeling from the flight cancellations. These were 36 flights canceled in Japan's new Chitose airport. Chitose? I don't know how you say it.
Chitose? Yeah.
Something like that.
Chitose? Like it's with some... Again, somebody's going to correct me on this, and please do if I'm wrong, but you don't really put emphasis on any syllable. So Chitose.
Chitose.
As opposed to Chitose, it's like Chitose.
Chitose.
You put the same amount exactly. Tanaka.
All flights are canceled here at Chitose.
Emperor Tanaka.
Anyway, this is Saturday after a pair of scissors went missing. Japanese media reports that retail outlets at the airport, which serves the regional city of Chitose, which is a place, I guess, on Japan's northernmost island, Hokkaido. Hokkaido? Is that my saying?
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido. Hokkaido. Oh. I should stop doing that. Are required to store scissors in a locker. When staff needed to cut something, they withdraw the scissors. That's one way of saying it.
Thanks for explaining how scissors work.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Register.
Then they replace them after they're done snipping. But last Saturday, an unnamed retailer at the airport was unable to find this pair of scissors. A lengthy search ensued, during which security checks for incoming passengers were paused for at least 2 hours. Chaos ensued as queues expanded. Passengers were denied entry, and airport authorities scrambled to determine whether the scissors had been swiped by somebody with malicious intent. They saw 200 flights delayed, 36 canceled altogether. The mess meant some artists didn't appear at the music festival they were having. Happily, the scissors were eventually found. I don't know about happily. You know what I mean?
This whole article is so flowery and weird.
It is a little weird.
embellished.
Yeah. Because to say they found them happily.
Happily. Well, I mean, I guess you don't want those mystery scissors still somewhere out there. Like, still.
But I'll bet they weren't happy. I'll bet they were like, oh my gosh, finally. I mean, they were relieved.
Relievedly, yes.
Yeah, that's better. Because happili's like, oh, we found them. Hey, you guys, it's okay. Don't worry about all those delayed flights and the 36 canceled ones. We found the scissors. It's
Take this. Take these scissors. It's dangerous to go alone.
Yeah.
See, I've been playing too much Zelda as part of the prep for this NES World Tournament thing.
I think you're gonna lay waste to all the competitors. You're gonna kill them.
Oh, I doubt it. The only advantage I have is that I bought the NES on day one to replace the 2600 that I got when it came out, and I'm going to be older than most of the people there probably that I'm playing against.
Yeah, I'd be really curious.
How does that help? I don't know. But
I'd be really curious who the main players will be. Like just demographically, what will it be? Older guys who played NESs in high school? Will it be, a bunch of kids?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, it could be a bunch of old farts like me, or like, I remember playing this cartridge because it came with my brand new NES.
Yep. I still have my duck hunt gun.
Right, my zapper.
Anyway,
I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up with my Nintendo Power Glove.
Dude.
Why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't you? Also, I forgot you had that, and also I'm jealous because I never got one. I always wanted one.
Yeah.
What do those go for on eBay now? I could buy one, I guess. eBay Power Glove. I'm gonna look this up. Oh yeah, look at this Nintendo. Oh, I can get one for like $50. I could do that. It's not terrible. Some of them with all the parts and pieces like 200. But there's one that's never been opened. Never been opened. $525. Good Lord.
Oh wow.
I won't be doing that. Yeah. If anyone has one out there and you want to sell it on the relative cheap, I don't care how beat it up it is. I just want one. Somebody find me. Let me know. Oh, Brian, look at that. It fits like a glove. Fits like a Nintendo Power Glove, I always say.
Oh my God.
Look at that thing. It's so dumb. Have we ever watched
on this thing.
Have we ever watched The Wizard for Film Sack? I don't think we have.
See.
That's where they debuted that thing.
That's how dusty this thing is. I was able to write
gosh.
hi in the dust on there.
That's amazing.
Hi. Yeah.
Well, you should. Are you gonna wear it? You should wear it.
Oh my God. Hey, I gotta wear it. I think I gotta wear it just to show up like a big dork.
We have to do The Wizard. It's not on here.
Oh yeah, we totally have to do the Wizard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Was,
all right.
Rilo Kiley, not Rilo. What's her name? Not Rilo Kiley, but the singer's name that she was in the band Rilo Kiley, and her real name is.
I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
I just remember Fred Savage and Christian Slater, and that's it. And Super Mario Brothers 3. Doing the bird with the Nintendo Power Glove.
Doing the bird with the Nintendo glove. Yeah, Jenny. Oh, that's it. Jenny.
On the block. No.
Jenny on the block. Yeah, that's exactly
or
it.
From the block, I guess.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
We just got the Power Bird. You're right, Shatterproof.
You totally got the Power Bird. Poor Tina. Tina's like, oh, I am not going with you if you are going to wear that thing.
Yeah. You should hide it
Jenny
from her.
Lewis. Thank you. Jeez Louise.
Jenny Lewis. Is she...
Jenny Lewis.
Oh, I know who that... Okay. I recognize the name now. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody showed me a clip of an old a Different Strokes episode where who's the older brother? The one that's still alive? Lewis.
Todd.
Oh, that's why I was thinking Lewis because Jenny Lewis.
Willis. Yeah.
Not Lewis. It is Willis. What you talking about, Willis?
not
Okay,
Willis.
now we got it. Anyway, Willis is teaching some girl that he just met, like a young girl, how to dance.
Oh, probably Charlene, probably young Janet Jackson, right?
No, it was
it was not?
some
Okay.
white girl, and I was like, she looks familiar. And I started doing some digging. It's Jan from The Office.
Oh, really? No way.
It's so weird to see her in because you know how she's always pantsuit, professional
Yeah,
looking,
yeah.
even in a comedy like The Office. It's not. She's very, I don't know what the word is.
Down,
Put
proper.
together. Yeah. And in this thing, she's just some young 80s kid learning how to dance because Willis knows how to get groovy. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh, that's funny. Wow.
I'll have to find it.
Crazy.
All right. Well, there's that story. And let's talk about this
Scissors
one.
found. Happy.
Scissors found.
Happy days.
Yeah.
Scissors found.
Scissors found. Everything got working again. It's all good. Stingray. Let's talk about stingrays.
Okay.
A stingray that got pregnant. This was actually in the news a while ago. I don't think we talked about it, but the stingray that got pregnant without a male companion, so a
Yes.
asexual pregnancy,
Right.
has died.
Aw.
It's kind of a bummer.
That is a bummer.
Stingray that got pregnant in North Carolina aquarium this winter, despite not having shared a tank with a male of her species, has passed away. The aquarium and shark lab of Hendersonville. You ever been there? Is that a place? you've been?
Hendersonville.
Sounds
I
familiar.
don't know if I drove through Hendersonville, like on the way to like New Bern, or Hendersonville might have been part of the group that was, because I did. It feels like North Carolina was one of those cities or states where went to 6 or 7 different cities.
Yeah.
Charlotte, Raleigh, Durham hit the papers in each of those. Wilmington, Concord, New Bern, and there were a few around New Bern. Oh yeah, Asheville Citizen Times.
So you probably just drove through. This is probably one of those towns,
I
right?
probably did. I probably passed through it. Yeah.
Yeah. Some right reason it sounds familiar, almost like this is where Dan lives, but I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
But it's something like that where he lives. Anyway, one of my kids Nick came to me the other day and said, Dad, if we moved to North Carolina, would you guys move there? And I went, what are you talking about? You guys aren't moving to North Carolina. And he's like, well, I'm just saying if we did. And I'm like, well, why? Or was there an opportunity? Was there something I haven't heard about? And he's like, no,
why
really.
North Carolina all of a sudden?
I don't know. I said, are you guys looking to go to a more red state? Because you'll get it. What are you looking for down there? They're like, we're just wondering. I'm like, well, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe.
Oddly enough, I've said that in all the travels that I did in the 90s for the company and almost all 50 states, if they ever said, Brian, we all agreed here in Colorado that we're tired of your crap, so you have to leave Colorado, then they just kicked me out. North Carolina would be the state. State, by the way, Mr. Baltzine, whatever your name is, it would be the state that I'd move to. And I would probably look at Charlotte or Wilmington Wilmington's right on the coast. It's beautiful.
Ooh,
Wilmington
that sounds
I
nice.
loved.
Yeah, that does sound
But then
nice.
you've also got to worry about hurricanes.
That's true.
You don't
Hurricane
have to worry
country.
about that here in Colorado.
That's true. You can go a little more inland, I guess. And Asheville's not too. It's inland, isn't it? Is Nashville, North Carolina?
Asheville
inland?
is more inland, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
So is the Research Triangle, Raleigh, Durham.
Yeah, I think
Charlotte.
it's. If I had to pick.
Greensboro. Oh yeah, Greensboro News and Register. God, I feel like I've been to every major city in North Carolina.
Yeah. If there was. Of all the places to go, I wouldn't mind that. That sounds fun. That sounds fine.
Yeah.
How about
So he said, I wouldn't move to Utah with Scott. Nope, I wouldn't. Listen, Scott would be the reason I would move to Utah.
Yeah.
To be around Scott and Kim and the kids and Corinne and everybody out there.
Yeah.
KT Data and all the tadpoolers out there. But I don't think I fit the Utah vibe.
You don't think so?
They'd get tired of my shit a lot quicker than Colorado would get tired of my shit.
Oh, I think you'd probably be fine.
I'd last 2 weeks and they'd say, we know you came, we know Colorado kicked you out and we were glad you chose Utah, but yeah, keep it moving. Keep it moving. Don't unpack.
Also, in a lot of ways, it's a lateral move. Like you're just moving to another mountainous. It's the same climate. It's if you really want something new, it wouldn't be that new here. If anything, you just stay in Colorado. Like, why would you? Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I'd want to go somewhere
somewhat coastal California. There's parts of California I'd love to go to. And then, of course, you've got to worry about fires and earthquakes. Well, I say fires. Lookout Mountain is on fire, and that is 4 miles, or well, maybe more than that, but not too far from where we live. Like,
Yeah.
I can be at that fire in 15 minutes
Yeah.
if I wanted to be at that fire.
Yeah, we did pretty good fire-wise this year, but we still get all the Canadian stuff, and we get things blowing over from you. And
Yeah.
but here in general, we had a year of like low fires, which doesn't happen. We usually have a very dry summer. We had a very wet summer, and I don't know why, but I'm here for it. Now on to sports. That was weather. No, this story. Here's a quick story about this Stingray. It got okay. Let's see if I can find it here. This is
Got
the blue.
pregnant. There were no males in the tank with it, so it
Yep. And unfortunately, it says in late May she was suffering from a rare reproductive disease, even though she's kind of a reproductive marvel. They announced in June.
herpes, Stingray herpes. Again, how did she get it?
I know, right? So she actually miscarried the pregnancy. You'd say that for an animal, right? It's still miscarrying. It's
Yeah.
is that the right word? Okay.
Yeah, it's still right. It's an interrupted birth
There you go.
situation. Yeah.
Pregnancy was thought to be the result of a type of asexual reproduction called parthenogenesis, which is
Parthenogenesis,
as Sega was originally going to call their console, the parthenogenesis.
which is a word I learned thanks to a Shriekback song.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Parthenogenesis?
Parthenogenesis. Yeah. It's
no way.
Freaks and cannibals and prehistoric animals, everybody happy as the dead come home. Big black nemesis, parthenogenesis, no one move a muscle as the dead come home.
Wow. That's
Shriekback, man. And the way I sing it, it sounds like a nursery rhyme. No, this is a heavy, these guys were heavy post-punk new wave stuff.
Wow.
Shriekback's awesome.
I don't think I've ever heard them. I'll have to check them out. I can't stop listening, by the way. I know I'm all over the place, but I can't stop listening to your recommendation of
the beaches yesterday.
The
and
beaches
Blaine
are
Brett.
awesome. Those are awesome. I also listened to a ton of Phoebe Bridgers. Tons
Yeah,
of it.
oh, she's great. Oh, well, you have to go back and listen to my episode a couple weeks ago or last week of Coverville. Those
Yeah.
Phoebe Bridgers covers.
Because that was the day where I was like, oh, I haven't heard her in a while, and I maybe had only heard 2 songs or something.
Yeah.
Her whole catalog is so good. She's amazing.
Oh, so good.
Something about her, dude. She's like a space girl. I don't know what's going on there.
Well, then now you got to listen to some Boy Genius, which is her and Lucy Dacus and a third person whose name I can't remember again.
Let's see. Boy Genius.
Supergroup.
Oh, here we go.
Boy Genius.
Oh, I didn't know that was her. Well, now I can see her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This will be up today. I'll be listening to this today.
There you go. Very good.
Thank you, Phoebe Bridgers. Let's see. So anyway, she died. It's basically they develop from unfertilized eggs. It's very rare. Most rare phenomenon can occur in some insects, fish, amphibians, birds, reptiles, not in mammals. At least no known versions of this with mammals, including us. Let's see. Komodo dragons and yellow-bellied water snakes can also have asexual pregnancies. So it's interesting.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if any human has ever claimed it, but we're not technically supposed to be able to do it. So
Yeah. September says that aquarium, in quotes, hid stuff and lied about stuff. So apparently, like some abuse things or just lying about the asexual pregnancy to get publicity and get people coming to the aquarium. Is that the deal?
that's a bummer.
It is a bummer.
I don't like
if that's
that.
true. Jeez. Yeah.
Well, you're down there, right? I guess she's in the.
She's in the area. Yeah. You live outside of Asheville, right? September.
think
Am
that's
I
right.
remembering correctly?
Only during the rest of the year. During September, she lives anywhere she wants to.
She lives in all places
right.
throughout the month of September.
Yeah, I guess if we moved to North Carolina, we'd see a whole bunch of people like her down there.
Yeah. You'd
All
be
right.
closer to Dunaway. You'd be closer to Bobby. There's a lot of benefits to North Carolina.
That's true. But I also like that. So you've actually done me a great favor today because you said you don't think you fit in Utah. I like when people think they don't fit here. Not you.
I know.
Not you
I
in
know
particular, because I
know.
You know,
You don't want people moving there.
I want them to think we're
Colorado.
weird. I want them to think we're weird so that they'll stop driving house prices up and cost of living prices. Because what's happened
Right.
in the last few years, post-pandemic, is they discovered it's beautiful and amazing here, and we're like, no. Stay where you are.
Right.
I can't afford things as it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Brian, we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, Brian's got a game for me. No Wendi today. She's out. She's got some people.
I've got a game
town.
today. It's called Where's Wendi? And you know what I did? I closed. Boy, this is a mistake. I closed my email program. I closed Apple Mail before I got notes on who the artist is today. So let me pull that up real quick. Actually, I wonder if I can just pull it up on the web. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, the web will work. I like the web.
I wonder if I could Google information about this person.
You sure could.
Brand new album by a guy named Hamish Hawk. I like the name Hamish. Hamish. Hamish.
Yeah.
He is where's his about page? Where is Hamish Hawk's about page? I found his website at hamishhawk.com.
Yeah.
He's a Scottish musician, you know, like those fine boys in McFly.
Sure.
He was a student at the University of St. Andrews. Now we're getting too much in the weeds with the bio.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's got a brand new album that's coming out, and it's really, really good. He had his breakthrough back in 2020 with an album called Heavy Elevator. That was kind of his big break. Also covers. He did covers of Leonard Cohen's Suzanne, The Smiths, Please, Please, Please Let Me Get What I Want, stuff like that. Got on NPR, got the Scottish Album of the Year award in 2022. Got a brand new album called A Firmer Hand, just came out last Friday. This is Disingenuous from that album.
It's the middle of the night.
It sure is.
So why are there giant stuffed animals dancing around my room?
And we return. Tell me about that dude and his song one more time.
Sure, that was Hudson Hawk. No, it wasn't. It was the Hamish Hawk, and from his brand new album, A Firmer Hand, that is the lead single called Disingenuous. This guy's great. Look for him. Look for more music from him all over streaming and YouTube and all that stuff. I think we're gonna hear a lot of stuff from Hamish Hawk soon.
The name Hamish is very almost Mennonite or Amish.
Is that what it is?
Well, that's what it sounds like. If you say that, I hear that, and I just go, old Hamish putting up a barn this afternoon.
Exactly. Yes.
You know, you just don't hear it very often. But
Yeah.
that's cool. All right, you guys, it's time for us to play a little bit of a game with Brian. We'll even cue this one up. All right. I love getting challenged, and Brian has brought yet another challenge while Wendy's out.
I love challenging you. Look at this. Like, you had Monday, you had half-asses against Dunaway. Tuesday, you had TV's Travis's game with me. Wednesday, yesterday, you had Feud.
Yep.
And now you got this. It is the week of full challenges every day for Scott.
I'm in. I'm ready for this because I feel like I'm on a bit of a roll. I didn't win yesterday, but I won Monday. And I didn't win with Travis either. So I'm actually behind.
Did we tie with? I can't even remember. Did we tie with Travis or did I win?
I don't remember. I think you won.
I honestly can't remember.
I don't remember either. Travis is in the chat. He can tell
Travis
us.
is in the chat room, please. Like, if it was a tie, we would have done a tiebreaker, right? Or was it because it was the fifth question we didn't do a tiebreaker?
Oh, right. I don't remember. He'll have to fill us in. I don't remember.
We tied. He says we tied.
Oh, we did tie. Okay. Well, then I do feel better about my week in general.
Yeah.
We'll,
well, you have no competition here, so I feel like you'll do great on this one. This is going to be a little tougher one, and I'm going to say if you get 4 of the 12 questions correct, then you will have won. Whatever winning means in this sort of thing.
All right.
And this is an audio-only quiz about voice actors. I'm going to play 12 clips, and but there's multiple voices per clip, all done by the same person. I want you to tell me who that person is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I can do that.
You should have a lot of fun with this one. Should we start off? Let's do an easy one. You heard a little clip of him earlier in the show when I was testing the audio. You'll hear 3 clips from this person.
Jetson, I thought I fired you. Now get out.
Okay.
It's not junk, Fred. Scientists are working on these things right now. What is science fiction today may be science fact tomorrow.
That's all, folks.
All right. Well, that is a pretty easy one. That is Mel Blanc, I believe.
That is 100% Mel Blanc. Very good. Easy points right off the board for you. Oh, look, it's some more fun from Loopback. Loopback, fix your crap.
Yeah.
All right.
Fix your poop.
This one is going to go a little more modern, a little newer.
Yeah.
2000s is who we're going to be looking at here.
All right.
And let's see how you do with this person.
I don't have sob stories like all of you. I could sit here and complain how our mom liked Zuko more than me, but I don't really care. My own mother thought I was a monster. She was right, of course, but it still hurt. You can't optimize fun, Velma. You just have fun.
I'm not a fly, Billy's dad. It's me, Mandy. I need you to get grim.
Oh, Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Oh, I should know this.
You should.
Oh, she's so good. And she's done tons since. Oh, I can't think of her name. I can't do that. I can't think of it. I can't even guess one. Janelle Joyford. It's a made-up name.
Janelle Joy. I don't know how you did it. Janelle Joyford. No, that is Gray Delisle. Also would have accepted Gray Griffin.
Gray Delisle. Oh, wait, did she get married to somebody named Griffin? Is that why?
I don't know. I don't know why it lists the second name. Probably, or maybe she married somebody named Delisle. I don't know.
Yeah, she's really good and all over the place. So I should have gotten
That's
that.
a voice that you hear it really is. Yeah, you hear all over the place.
Yeah.
All right, this one you'll definitely recognize the voices this person does. Also looking at the late 90s and a lot in the 2000s.
Okay.
Sweet giant anteater of Santa Anita! The professor's been eaten by giant anteaters!
Aku, I will return to the past and destroy you once and for all.
The name's Static. I'll put a shock to your system.
All right, that is definitely Phil Lamar, isn't it?
100% Phil Lamar.
Good one.
Futurama, Static Shock, and I don't know the one with Aku.
I also got shot, Samurai Jack. Yeah, I got shot in the face by, accidentally shot in the face by John Travolta in Pulp Fiction. He's the guy in the back of the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's Phil Lamar.
That's great that he got shot in the face.
They were the one when they were talking about, like, what do you call a burger from France and all that crap? He's the one that ended up getting shot right in the face.
That's hilarious. All right. Wow.
Marvin.
You got a guy in the car in the garage without a head.
Poor Marvin.
All right, let's go to video game voice work. This one.
Ooh.
And 3 clips here.
Okay.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Oh.
Inquisitor. That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here, Your Worship. You need anything, let me know.
Don't listen to him, Bolt. If you're broken, so am I. And I think we're pretty awesome.
She's got such range. That would be Jennifer Hale. Jennifer Hale.
Jennifer Hale is correct. Good job.
She's awesome. If it wasn't for the Shepard thing, though, I don't know if I'd know her name as readily because she was
really? Okay.
So good in Mass Effect. She's so great. Yeah. Even though I played the dude for my first playthrough, I will admit she's the better voice actor. Sorry, dude, what played the dude, but she's better.
Gotcha. Yep. All right. This one is a combination of video game stuff and animated TV. And this one is dedicated, at least the first part of this is dedicated to Zoe.
Baking pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon and I'll put it in a pancake.
I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
All right, time to introduce the new cog to the old cog. And clear these bucketheads out of my house.
Oh, Gears of War. That's Joe DiMaggio from Futurama and stuff, right?
Yeah, what's his first name?
Not Joe. Sorry, John DiMaggio. John.
Here's to you, John DiMaggio.
I always do that. I always say Joe with him.
Yes.
John DiMaggio.
Couldn't have Bender in there. It would have been a little bit too
obvious, yeah. But he's so great in Gears. I really hope that new Gears has got way more of him in it because he's so great.
Cool. Oh, you are kicking butt at this. We're on question number 6. You've already got 4 of the 5, so well done. All right, video games. More video games.
Okay.
So you do this.
It's a Tina show, starring me, Tiny Tina.
Yet as soon as I leave the sacred lands, everyone calls me Aloy of the Nora. It should be Aloy despite the Nora.
Shit.
Okay, I see you're a geek now with a great imagination, but this isn't anime or a video game.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, Kim brought food.
Yeah.
I love her. I love
kicking butt. She has known all of these, I think, so far.
I know her. I mean, I love those games that she's in where she's Aloy. She's an amazing character, and I
What?
can't
I
think
don't
of
even
her
know.
name.
I know Aloy. What is that?
That's Into the West, and what's the Scott? What's it called? Something Into the West is the new one. The first one was called
Horizon.
Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon
Zero
Into
Dawn,
the West.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Amazing games. There's some of Sony's best work. They're also on PC now. Amazing games. But I don't think I know her name. Damn it. And the thing is, she looks just like Aloy. They did full facial capture on her.
Oh, really?
so I feel like I even know her face. I just can't think of her name. So I'll just make one up. Hey, that's Christine Fargulera.
Oh my gosh. I love her song Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Ashley Birch.
Shoot. Now I know it. I mean, I literally know it, but now it shook it free. Now I know it. Damn it.
Like a genie in the bottle, you shook that one free.
Dang it.
All right. Let's go with English anime dubs and video games.
English anime dubs and video games.
English anime dubs and video games.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
All right.
This land is made of love and peace. Persona!
Oh my gosh.
Tetsuo! You okay? I'm here for the rescue. Hurry up! What are you, stupid?
Oh my
Could have also
gosh.
played Canada.
Yeah, I was gonna say right from Akira. Oh my gosh. It's an old one. Older.
Yeah. Late 90s. Yeah.
I cannot think of this person.
The middle one, obviously, a newer video game franchise.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very distinct, especially when he yells. Like you just immediately go, oh, it's that dude that played.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played Kanata or whatever.
Yeah.
This is going to be another guess. Tara Strong.
Oh my gosh, so close. That is Johnny Young Bosch.
Oh, I would never have gotten that one. Dang
Never,
it.
yeah.
I mean, I know the voices, and I don't know what game what was the game in the middle? What's that from?
The one from Persona. I think it was the Persona series.
Oh, Persona probably 5,
Yeah.
the most
Yeah,
recent.
Persona.
Yeah. That's a great game, and I have heard him in there, but I didn't realize that was the same guy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess I could play this one.
Canada!
There you go.
There you go. Exactly. All right, this one late 90s and but into the 2010s.
Okay.
Wow, sporty go-kart, Leela. So hip and sexy. Not like you at all.
Shit.
Hello, my name is Judy. I have been given the great honor of showing the Avatar around Ba Sing Se.
You know what I've always wondered? Propane is called liquid petroleum, but isn't it a gas, Mr. Hill?
At least two of the three things, stuff you watch on the regular.
I think that was Amy Wong in the first clip from the character Amy Wong in Futurama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching King of the Hill right now, and she plays Khan's wife, Khan Jr. Oh my gosh, I cannot think of her name. This is gonna kill me. I'm gonna feel like an idiot. I don't know.
Maybe
I know her so well. I mean, I just know her voice. It's so
yeah,
immediate.
yeah.
She plays her freaking mom, her own mother in Futurama.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I don't know it.
All right, it is Lauren Tom.
Damn it!
Another one.
Had that.
Tally has got, I think, all of them except for one. I think she's.
Oh, Talia's
She
chicken
played
butt in the
Ross's
chat.
girlfriend on Friends too.
Oh, no way, really? I don't know
Yeah.
if I've seen her, like physically, like what she looks like outside of her voice, but I'd have to look that up. Lauren Tom, you say, was her
Lauren
name?
Tom, yeah.
I'm bummed that I didn't know that one.
Asian actress.
Oh, right. She's in all sorts of stuff. Here she is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I should have recognized
All
her. She's amazing. All right.
Let's get back to one that I have no doubt you're gonna get. You're gonna get this one.
All right.
Animated movies, TV shows, and a video game franchise.
Okay.
I can read your future. I can change it around some too. I look deep into your heart and soul.
You do have a soul, don't you, Lawrence?
Oh.
My kind have no names, but you humans call me Goliath. You did good, son. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Speaking of Mass Effect, he's great in that. That is Keith David.
Yes, it is. Very good.
The great Keith David should be in everything ever made.
He really should. He was here in Denver at the Fan Expo. I saw him. We walked through the celebrity alley, and I was like, "Oh my God, there's Keith David!" But I'm not going to pay $40 to go and stand and talk to him.
No. But he's got a look to him that is so striking.
Yes,
right?
he really does. Yeah,
In
and
his older
president
years.
in the Rick and Morty franchise. Too.
Oh, right, yeah. And in great, by the way, one of the best. So whenever Ken Burns does something, it's always a toss-up between who he's going to use for his narrator. It's usually Keith David or Peter Coyote. And I love both, but when it's Keith David, I get extra excited because his stuff is awesome. Like the World War II one they did, he does, and I think maybe even the one about Prohibition. I think it was just called Prohibition. Wasn't there a Prohibition documentary called Prohibition?
No, called something would be the way you do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. But he's so good in all those, man. He's such a great narrator. All right. Good one.
Cool. Very good. All right. Animated TV and movies in the late 80s into the early 2000s.
Oh, I'm scared.
Actually, early to mid 80s into the early 2000s.
Okay.
Ooh, look at the cute fuzzy heads. What are you, puppies? Kitties? Big fuzzy buggies?
You are a scholar, are you not? Judging from your diminished physique and large forehead, you are suited for nothing else.
Gee, Uncle Gadget, a real South American fiesta right here in Metro City.
Okay. I think that's Tara Strong.
It is not.
Ha! What is it?
That is Cree Summer.
Oh, shit. I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
I recognize that
Obviously,
voice
Inspector Gadget
immediately
and,
because that first, what was the first clip? Is that from like,
sound like Animaniacs, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Or,
that's it.
Yeah.
It's Animaniac. That's the girl. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Dot.
1989.
Frick.
Oh, Tiny Toon Adventures. Thanks, TV's
Oh,
Travis.
was it? I hate Tiny Toons Adventures. Hate it. That and the little Muppet, the Baby Muppets thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
I know something like Nicole will probably kill me for saying that again. She loved that stuff. I hate the Baby Muppets animated thing. I hated it. Fiery passion, 1,000 suns, Brian. So bad. They're Muppets. You're not supposed to animate Muppets. You're supposed to have Muppets on your hands.
Muppets. You don't need to make cartoon versions of Muppets because Muppets are just as good, better if not.
Lame.
Yeah.
Lame.
All right. Let's go with more back to the 2010s and even into the 2020s. So much more modern and video games and anime.
Okay.
I'm not good, not bad, but I sure as hell ain't ugly.
Look, no one ever said Jotaro Kujo was a nice guy.
There is still much evil for Boo and Mince to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone.
That would be Matt Mercer, I believe.
That is exactly right. Matt Mercer. Very good.
Yep. I recognize. Was it? Well, they changed his name. What's his name now in Overwatch?
I don't know.
It used to be McCree.
Is that what the middle clip was?
No, I think the first clip was him.
First one, not bad, but I sure was only ugly.
Yeah, Cassidy they call him now.
Cassidy. Okay.
That was part of the
McCree.
'cause
Right.
McCree was one of the skeevy guys at Blizzard, and they named the character after McCree.
Oh, because you can rearrange the letters in Mercer to make McCree.
Well, maybe. No, well,
can.
Mercer, yeah, you can. But McCree, the guy that it was named after, was a dude that worked at Blizzard, and he was one of the ones that was harassing women.
Oh gosh. Okay.
And so
no.
Blizzard's like, we got to change the name of that character, so they changed it to Cassidy.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a big whoop.
All right, this last one, Scott. This is it. You've been kicking butt at this thing for the whole thing. Now I'm gonna have to give you one where you get 2 voices to identify.
Oh shit!
Because these 2 people have appeared in multiple pieces of media together, video game stuff together. You don't get one without the other.
Okay.
So you're getting both of them. You have to tell me who both of them are.
I'm scared.
And you can do this. You've got this.
All right.
Yeah, I guess there's one R left over with McCreer.
McCreer.
McCreer. 2 R's and Mercer. Anyway, all right. Tell me who these 2 are.
We never know when an attack might come. Sloppy combat technique wouldn't serve us well.
Not an issue now. Jedi, you're all right.
Nate. Oh, Sam. Jesus, no. Listen, Avery's treasure was ours. It was always ours.
I left my light for you.
When no one's looking, we'll be back for your other eye.
Oh!
Don't you forget, we're everywhere. We really are, aren't we?
All right, I heard... I don't want to screw this up. I heard Nathan Fillion, and I heard Wash. Oh, shit. Hold on. Or maybe I...
Maybe
Oh, no. I know what that is. Okay, it just hit me. Uncharted. It's Uncharted. It's the brothers. It's I played Call of Duty with this guy. Troy Baker is his older brother, and the main guy, Nathan Drake, is Nolan North. Please tell me I didn't kill myself over this. Is that right?
You did it exactly right. Well done. Yeah, Nolan North, Troy Baker. I was really worried you were going to really stick to the Tudyk and Fillion.
Well, you know what's funny about that is the reason that came to mind first is it's always been this thing where people are like, Nathan Drake should be played by Nathan Fillion. He sounds just like him. It's so weird.
He does. He totally does. And looks like a lot like him. Yeah, it totally should have been Fillion. Well done. That's
damn, dude. That was rough.
7 correct answers out of 12, so only 5 that you missed.
I feel pretty good about that. That's not bad.
Oh yeah, you should. That was very, very good.
Yeah, it's wheelhouse, but it's also a good challenge. That was super fun. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
See what we do, you guys. Wendi doesn't come here, and this is therapy in a way, right?
It kind of is. Yeah, exactly. It's brain exercise. John Cena says, learn something. Use your downtime to learn something new. He was reading textbooks on the set of this horrible jackpot movie that T and I watched last night that will not be a recommendal. I like Aquafina, and this was a little too much Aquafina for me. It was like 2 hours of Family Guy, Peter Griffin fighting the giant chicken is what it was.
Oh wow, that doesn't sound good.
No, this no fun.
You need that in small doses. That is not a thing
Very
you want
much
a lot
so.
of.
That's what makes it good is small doses. So
when
sorry,
Megas,
jackpot.
When Megas in the chat asked if I've ever seen the Uncharted fan film with Fillion, I never saw that. I heard they did it. It was like some kind of short to try to convince producers that he was the guy to choose.
Oh, really?
And they really could have if they just started a long time ago. Tom Holland's fine.
Yeah.
And they're making a new one, and it'll be fine. I just think he would have been awesome. It's on YouTube. I'll have to check it out. All right.
So that's a thing called Learn. So I belong to a trivia group called Learned League, LEARNED League, Learned League, and it's an invite-only trivia thing that I've been part of since the mid-90s. Online quizzes, trivia questions, things like that. They have seasons, and then you get a daily set of questions, and you're paired up against somebody else, and you don't just have to answer the trivia questions. You have to predict how well your opponent is going to answer the same trivia questions, and you can see how they've done in all the different categories over the years.
Yeah.
So you can say, "Oh, they suck at geography. I'm gonna wager higher that they missed the geography one."
Right.
I get the ability to invite one player every season. So if anybody's interested and wants to know about this or wants to be part of it, let me know. I can, like I said, I can invite one person. Like 3 times a year, refer a player, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
That sounds like a blast. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a cool way of doing that.
Yes, exactly.
And Amy's like, I'll do it.
Amy's in. Excellent. It's not like this voice acting thing is an outlier. They do these specials called One Days where it's like, all right, let's take one category and ask you 12 trivia questions about it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, every day is maybe you'll get a history question, a film question, a music question, a science question. So, but yeah, no, let's if you're interested, Amy, then I'll get you in. And I think it's like $35 a year. It's one guy who does this whole thing himself. And I've played trivia with him, like actually physically in a room played trivia with him, and he is brilliant. Really cool.
It
guy.
sounds like the kind of project you might do. You know what I mean? Like something like
it
that.
It does. And if he didn't do it, I might have. Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty awesome. Well, there you go.
So, yeah.
Hey, a couple of quick things. I got an email to take us out of here today. Joe from Plymouth, Minnesota.
Okay.
I wanted to read that as Plymouth something else for some reason.
We didn't land on Plymouth, Minnesota. Plymouth, Minnesota landed on us.
That's right. Hi, Schiffer and Brakes. I don't know what a shift. Oh, Shifter.
Shifter.
Yeah, that T and F like to merge there. Not long ago, I was in the Walgreens, down to the Walgreens, as we say here, and I heard the theme from Six Pack, Kenny Rogers with Love Will Turn You Around. It took me back to the days when we would go to the video store and rent 2 movies and a VCR. I remember the movie fondly. I was talking about Six Pack. So I had to find it, and find it I did. I will say it is not as great as when I was 10, but I still enjoy it. Glad you brought it up, Joe. Yeah, I've got a few of these. People are fond of Six Pack in a way that I didn't expect. There were
crazy.
Yeah, it's a really weird. To me, it's such an obscure small movie that nobody saw.
It feels like I remember seeing the trailers for it, and I always pretty much equated it to in the same genre as the Every Which Way But Loose movies. Like basically, if we went to the drive-in and saw Every Which Way But Loose, it would be paired with Six Pack.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with you. There's a genre of like good old boy. Road travel. I don't even know how to explain it, but this is one of those.
The sheriff is the bad guy.
Yeah.
And,
I think that stereotype is dead on.
The good guy drives around with something that's got shelf paper on the side of it.
Yeah, and I would even put Bad News Bears in the category, even though it's very different. It's not country focused or whatever. But there was this era of
that same like positivity kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like this
by
family.
The way,
yeah.
Joe from Plymouth, I also remember a time when I would go to the video store and rent the VCR and the movies, like before we had our own VCR.
Yeah.
Back when I had to unplug my brand new 2600 to watch a movie.
Yep. And unplugging was more than just unplugging back then. You had to unscrew the little RF thing.
2 RF things to unscrew and pull those 2 tabs off and then stick another one on there that the VCR would plug into.
What were we
my
even
God, people
doing?
have no, like sticking a screwdriver to the back of a TV which carries a huge voltage.
Yeah, you and your 8K HDMI 2.0, whatever the hell it is, freaking ease of life.
I just unplug an HDMI and now I can play PlayStation.
Yeah, no idea. Oh, Molly Fenton brought up Bugsy Malone. I loved that movie. I think it's bad now. We probably should film sack it, but it's like
kids as gangsters, right?
Yeah, and they shot whipped cream out of their guns, and it was pies. Do you remember this?
Yes.
And it had Michael Jackson, Scott Baio, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember who all. The bunch of people that went on to do other things. I used to think that was so great back in the day. It's not. It's not. Okay. It's bad. All right.
Yeah.
I have to admit it. Oh, Jodie Foster
says Molly Fenton. Oh,
that's
my
right.
gosh.
She was kind of like a, hey, what are you doing, Shay? She looked like a flapper. She had like a,
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was really dumb. I mean, I would watch it again. That's a film sack movie for sure. We just got to get around to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to a couple of things going on. The Instance 2.0 first episode landed yesterday. There were some problems with the feed. I had to work with the host on it. I think it's because it got hit kind of hard. I'm not actually sure what the hell happened there. But a lot of people, not everybody, but it was like a split who could get it and who couldn't overnight. And I was up late trying to figure it out and working with support, and it was a big old pain in the ass. Anyway, it's all good now. It's up there, confirmed both on the Mega feed and the Instance feed. If you're confused at all about what feed you should be on, go to frogpants.com/instance, and it's there. It went really well. Bobby was great. It was a fun episode, and if it doesn't make you want to play WoW, then I don't know what to tell you. All right.
I can't wait to watch the remaining hour and a half of that first episode.
Yeah. Just tuck in, get excited.
Listen, it's
and
cheaper than me signing back up for WoW. But
that's true.
This is how you got me the first time with WoW. Is I started listening to the instance before I even had a World of Warcraft. I'd only played StarCraft up to that point, and so Warcraft, all right, it's a lot like StarCraft. What? You just walk around and do stuff? You don't have to like specifically beat the person at the other corner of the giant square you're occupying with him?
Yeah. That's funny. So you didn't play like Orcs and Humans, Warcraft 2, all that stuff? Wow.
No. First Blizzard game was StarCraft. And it was thanks to Tina's pen pal Jenny in Australia's husband, Dean, who we went down there for vacation 2001. Yeah, it was actually October 2001. It was a month after the 9/11 attacks. We flew to Australia. Yeah. And Tina and Jenny went off and were doing something in town, and Dean's like, "Hey, have you ever played StarCraft?" I'm like, "Oh no, never. No, anything about that. What's that?" He's like, well, tuck in, and he set up a computer for me and set up a computer for him on the same LAN, and we played StarCraft against each other. And he's like, "Hey, you want to collect these resources?" and had to do that whole thing.
What's weird is that the game was only 3 years old at that point. Like that's nothing. Wow. Like StarCraft,
that's nothing.
Yeah, this is nothing in the larger scheme of things. It feels like forever, but yeah, 9/11, right around 9/11 would have been 3 years after StarCraft. 3 years after StarCraft, Ocarina of Time, and
wow,
Half-Life were all 98 releases. What a year that was! Holy shit!
What a year! And so then it's like, Tina and everybody are like, "Hey, let's go to Bondi Beach. Let's go to Darling Harbor." Nah, you guys go on ahead. I'm going to play some StarCraft. This is I'm hooked. I'm in.
Yeah. No, I get it, dude. That game.
Not true. We got out there and did all that stuff.
That game StarCraft held me for a very long time. And StarCraft 2. I like that game a lot.
Yeah.
That is it for today. Oh, a quick reminder. We got a bunch of shows coming up too. So not only is the instance out there, but Coverville this afternoon. Did you say noon?
Elvis Costello. Yeah. Noon.
All right, so watch for
90 minutes from now.
Ooh, you get your seats while they're hot. Everybody.
You better start picking some songs. No, I mean, you're going to hear stuff today. Covers of, I don't have any covers by Elvis, even though he's done quite a few and quite a few good ones. Covers by Everything But the Girl, Alison Moyet from Yaz, Fiona Apple, the Rubinoos, and a band that you know better by a song called "You Sexy Thing" from the 70s, a disco song.
You sexy thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Love that one.
They do, if you can believe it, an Elvis Costello cover, and you'd never know. You'd never think that this band would ever do an Elvis Costello cover.
Weird. All right, watch for that. That's coming up. Also, Core tonight, 5 p.m. Mountain Time is when we record that show. So if you want to find out what's going on at Gamescom and whether that was worth your time or not, check it out. A couple of announcements. Kind of overall though, a little bit weak, if I'm honest.
Really? Like more.
I think we're in a rebuilding year for some of this stuff. I mean, there's still big games coming out, but it's just kind of a weird time. Everyone's getting laid off. It's weird. Anyway, Couch Party tomorrow. We're doing New Mutants, and because it's only 90 minutes, I think we're just going to do the whole damn thing.
Do the whole damn movie. I'm going to make some popcorn and eat it while we play the damn thing.
That's right. 10 a.m. Mountain Time. That'll be for Discord folks who are part of our Patreon, and you know how to get there and do it. Monica will join us. It'll be a great time, so check that out. Play Retro tomorrow, Film Sack this weekend. Episode 666 of Film Sack. Daughters of Satan.
Can't wait. Tom Selleck's first movie? Is that what we said this is?
Yep, and his mustache's first movie. Both of those guys' first time.
Oh, did he? I mean, because remember, we saw that movie with Sam Elliott, and he had a completely clean-shaven face.
Oh, yeah, the frog town or whatever it was.
Mustache is in it.
That's a good question. I've not seen any screenshots, so maybe he doesn't. Maybe he shaved it.
Spoiler alert. I don't
know. You want to see their OG Blue Bloods fighting the Daughters of Satan? This is your chance. That's Film Sack this weekend.
Finally.
Pretty excited. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. Everything else is at frogpants.com/TMS. Hey, Brian, let's play a song.
Hey, Scott, let's do it. When Barry writes in and makes a request, I have to honor it. It is my contractual obligation to Mr. Folk and Bobby Ann as well. If either of them do, then sorry, I've got to drop everything.
Yeah.
Fortunately, nobody else fought for this day, so whew. Barry writes, "Hi Scott and Brian, I'm so grateful for you two, all that you two do to create this amazing community. There's so many wonderful people I've met at TMS get-togethers throughout the years that make my life so much brighter. I leave it to the cover master to pick something that would be appropriate for an amazing young woman who is turning 24. She just got her master's degree in toxicology and will be applying to veterinary school this fall."
Damn, that is so cool. Man, I got a 24-year-old. He doesn't have all. Just kidding. It's fine. You can do whatever.
No, so happy birthday, Ren. Congratulations. And let's just say it right now. Only veterinary schools in the great state of Colorado can be applied for, because I don't want Barry and Bobby Ann visiting any other states to go see Ren. I want them coming here.
Or do Salt Lake City. I'd be fine with that, even though Brian won't come here.
No.
Yeah.
I rescind that.
It's not allowed.
Strike that from the record, Your Honor.
That's cool, though.
No, maybe then they have to fly through Denver to get there, and they'll just do an extended stay on their way to get to Salt Lake. Maybe that's the case.
Yeah, if we can get both, we get 2 for 1, that'd be amazing. But wherever she goes, she's going to do great. What a brilliant kid. She's 24, but
I know. No, she's great. Such a
amazing.
Yeah. All right. So, toxicology kind of didn't have a choice on this one, right? He said whatever you want to play, but I saw the word toxicology and I immediately said toxicology, toxic. Got to do Britney Spears cover for this one. Fortunately, I have just the cover. We talked about girl groups yesterday, and one of the ones that I'm bummed didn't get a mention is a surf rock group called the Suffragettes. And this is another one that the music is great. The video is even better because it's like a family band. So it's like sisters and maybe even a mom on drums, if I remember correctly, all playing together. And their first video is in their living room, and I think it might even be this song.
Jeez.
But look for the Suffragettes on YouTube.
So it's basically Hanson. That's what you're saying. Just kidding.
It's basically Hanson. But yeah. This is their cover of Toxic. They released in 2018, and I've been a fan ever since. Here are the Suffragettes.
This show is part of the Frog Pants Network. Yes. Get more at frogpants.com.
Telegy Adelegy.
Oh, all right. Calm down there.
Make a high, make a hiney ho.
Speaking of video game voices, that came from
Telegy Adelegy.
Oh, from Final Fantasy 14, and they have got some
really?
really stupid voiceover in that game. Really bad, but good.
I hear it right there.
Good but bad. You know what